Hi, I'm Karen Quinn. I am the author of Testing for Kindergarten. And today we are reviewing a couple of items that are free that you should definitely get because they're free and they can help you get your child ready for testing. Now, the first item is for anybody whose child is going to take the OLSAT test. And I always say that if your child's going to take the OLSAT test, you definitely want them to practice the questions ahead of time because they're very hard. You want to make sure that they know how to do it. You can go to the New York City Public School website, and the link is listed below, to their Gifted and Talented program, and they actually give you a practice OLSAT test. So I highly recommend that before you buy anything, you might want to go get that test and do it with your child and see how he or she does. I mean, if he flies right through it, you may not want to buy anything or may not need to buy anything to prepare him. But if you find that he's having trouble with some of the questions, then you know you definitely want to do some prep. I've gone through this. This is actually put out by the manufacturer of the test. And what it does is there's 16 questions, and they give you one question that sort of represents all the different types of questions that are on the test. So this is a great thing to download and try with your child, and it's free, okay? Another item that is free is put out by the ERB, which is the Educational Records Bureau in New York City. And they actually administer the WIPSI test to kids in New York who are tested for private school admissions. And what they've done is they've put out this little booklet all about the ERB. And some of it is like a waste of paper. You know, they talk about, you know, who all the officers of the ERB are and, you know, what they do for the city of New York and all that stuff. But as you get into it, several pages into it, what they do is they describe the WIPSI test, which is the IQ test kids take in New York for private school admissions, and I know they take it all over the country. So they take you through each section of the test. Here's the vocabulary section, and they give you an example of what the questions are like. What is a bed? It is something you sleep on. So they do that. What I don't like about this is they don't give you much information about the quality of the answer that you're really looking for. They could have been a lot more helpful than they were. But what they do is if you want to see what's on that test, if you want to see all the sections of the test, you go to this, you just go to erbtest.org and pull this up, and you will see all the sections of the test, and so you'll have a sense of what's on that test and whether or not you think you're going to want to prepare your child for it. Now the third thing I wanted to do is I actually wanted to caution you a little bit, and that is if you, let's say you go online and you do a little research and you say, I don't know if Karen told me all the products that are out there, I want to see if there's anything else. So let's say you do a little research and you Google OLSAT test prep. Okay, what you're going to find is a lot of things are going to come up from a lot of different companies selling something, and I'm going to open this, if I can get this to open. Let's see, grade kindergarten. And what they sell is something, you probably can't see it, but it's what they call, it's a K1 bundle. Wow, they sell it for $200. I've actually seen it sold for about $100. But what they do is they call it an OLSAT test prep bundle. You will see this if you do research on OLSAT test prep. And what it is it's a series of different books, workbooks. And I wanted to let you know that what this is they call it an OLSAT test bundle, and it does prepare your child for a lot of the underlying skills that are on the OLSAT, but it is not an OLSAT test prep product the way that the other products we've been looking at are. This is not filled with questions that are modeled after the same questions on the test. This is, these are workbooks that help with underlying skills like sequencing, classifications, analogies, similarities and differences, all skills that are really important for testing. You need all these skills for testing. So these are good books, but they are not specifically designed to prepare a child for the OLSAT. So even though they advertise that that's what they are, that's not what they are. Not at least in the way that the other products we've been looking at, the other workbooks we've been looking at are. So just be careful. You might want these just for, knowledge's sake, but it's not going to get a child specifically ready for the OLSAT test. Hi, this is Karen Quinn, and if you liked this video and would like to take a look at all the other videos I've posted reviewing other products that help get kids ready for kindergarten testing, go to www.kindergartentestingwithouttears.com. Go now.